Welcome into Media Monday, Raven Nation. I'm Tyler Aragao alongside senior Cassidy Sorenson of the Franklin Pierce softball team. And Cassidy, pretty good streak here for you guys coming into today. Winners 3 out of your last 4. You split that series with New Haven. Pretty dramatic fashion, a 4-3 walk-off win, and then lost the second game nail-biting 1-0 defeat there. But for your team, it's been obviously a trialing season, a lot of young players coming in, but you've managed to string a few wins together here. What's the feeling like in the clubhouse right now?
Right now we definitely have some good momentum. Going into conference tomorrow versus St. Mike's. Just got to bring it with us, keep going.
You guys are 3-7 right now in the NE10. You've got 6 wins on the year already, far surpassing the total from last year. It's been a pretty significant turnaround for everybody really in the program. Talk about that feeling of what it's like to finally kind of have some success generated here.
Coach Griffin doesn't really hand it to us at all. She's constantly making us work hard. So if anything, her hard work is paying off through us and just carrying that success with us. It feels good.
And as a senior, you've been here now 4 years. Certainly been a lot of peaks and valleys. And now that you're here, your final season on a very young team, what's it like being a senior, trying to work with a young team through these kinds of ups and downs of such a long season?
Honestly, the freshmen have been awesome. I didn't even expect it from them, but they have really picked it up. They'll pick us up as seniors, and we'll pick them up as freshmen. It's been back and forth, and it's been the best feeling. Very rewarding.
And how important is it that you kind of have that sort of chemistry between sort of the youth and the veteran leadership? How does it sort of blend together, both when you're out on the field, but when you're also off it?
Chemistry is kind of everything in softball. For one thing, hitting's contagious, so for us upperclassmen to get it going on offense just carries into the freshmen, and they'll give it back to us on defense, and it just goes back and forth, and it's been awesome.
You mentioned hitting is contagious, and for you personally, 2 for 2 in that 4-3 walk-off win. Recently, you've got 5 hits in your last 3 games. You've been making good contact with the ball, and it seems to be kind of trickling down through the lineup. What's that feeling sort of like when it seems that just about everyone in the lineup is getting a good piece of the ball?
I think that is the most rewarding thing through softball, is when 1 through 9 is hitting the ball well. It just even generates more chemistry and just keeps us going as a team and just keeps everything feeling good.
And for you personally, consistent-wise, it's been a pretty solid season for you. You're batting .345 on the year. It's good for around 15th in the NE10. But from a wider perspective, do you feel that your performance, when you're really feeling it out on that field, do you think that sort of spreads around to some of your teammates, particularly the younger ones?
I hope so. I want to be a really good role model to those underclassmen, and I think I've been doing a decent job at it, so just got to keep pushing and keep them going.
And you guys certainly have shown a lot of improvement this year. 3-7 right now in the NE10. You've got a bevy of games coming up, starting with St. Michael's. Obviously, you don't want to look too far ahead as in terms of playoffs or anything like that, but considering how last season went, is that something that's in the mirror for you guys as the season wears on?
I think it's important that coming off a good weekend now, we just kind of have to be on a roll. Softball, you play so many games in a short period of time that you just got to find that good spot and just keep going with it and just keep pushing. So, it could be possible, but we just got to keep this momentum going on through the rest of the season.
All right, Cassidy, great stuff here. Before we let you go here this afternoon, give us an interesting little tidbit or fact that someone would not know about you, Cassidy Sorenson.
I would say I touch my ears more than the average person on a daily basis, all the time.
Really?
Yep.
Any particular, is it a twitch? Because some people kind of have that where they do a little thing every day. It's kind of a ritual, but
I guess I would call it a ritual, but if my ears are cold and feeling good, I just kind of like to put the top part down, and I don't know, it's weird, but I always do it.
Everyone has their own little thing, and I would have to say that's probably our most obscure fun fact about any of our athletes here on Media Monday. She's Cassidy Sorenson. I'm Tyler Aragao. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.